It's Ontario, and we back with another video. I need to get something better. That's not gonna work. But look, I know we've been gone for a minute. I know. I'm start making up for that. But look, we back at it with the road to the show. What's this? 19. I still need to get 20. 21. Shit. I've been working. So look. Shit, let's get into it. Shit, later on, I'm gonna be broadcast. I'm gonna end this broadcast and start another stream up later of I'm gonna do what the fuck am I playing? Cold War. After it's done, but that's gonna be. I'm gonna turn the game off, let that area up. But yeah, broadcast that later. Shit, fuck around. Shit, I'm most definitely gonna have to get Madden back. Shit, yeah. So stay tuned.
Stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show.
Of hits and lots of walks, and that does round in this one here today.
Big Daddy Anderson.
I'm gonna get some online play for y'all boys.
Offering on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. So guys, our visitors, as they take the field following a scoreless top half, they do come off a victory their last time out. However, that came on the heels of a streak that watched them lose 7 in a row prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, I always felt like these were huge games, whether it's earlier in the season or later in the season, to find a way to get to 500. You feel like you can start fresh and start pushing in a different direction. You cannot continue to ride that seesaw of win one, lose one. This team has to get hot.
Damn.
Starts today.
And that'll get down.
Oh, he
for
dropped.
a base
Shit.
hit. Throwing to second, but he is in there as they can't get him at second.
Dan, after that base hit right there, we're talking about 2 full weeks of finding a way to be productive and get a knock.
Couldn't think about that. You think how hard it is to get a base hit in a professional baseball game, and for him to be able to do it 14 consecutive days in a row. As a pitcher, you have to just tip your cap to this guy.
On to first to complete the double play.
Not what you expect from your 3-hole hitter when the first 2 guys get on base. That's pretty deflating. But now we'll see if the cleanup guy.
At the plate, Big Daddy Anderson. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down.
Again, little folks said, you feel me, on King Dave. Got that nigga in his head. Stone.
2 balls and no strikes.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and
King Dave, my shit going up.
Cold takes right there that put himself in a
Little folks
great
in their
hitter's
ass going
count.
up.
And really stretching out the at-bat as he steps out for a second time. Now the 2-0 home. Swinging a ball hit softly
Right, I
on the
swing
ground.
at that.
But a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
You bet not.
Valencia is under
I
it,
ain't mad,
and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Bernardo Valencia, he flew out in his last at-bat.
Bernardo
Tight.
Valencia.
Sent on the ground out to second. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Bro, I don't want to be it. They need to put me back at short.
A look at our line score here through the first 4, and as we've mentioned, just 1 hit for these guys this afternoon. Digging in, Big Daddy Anderson.
Number 1.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Big Daddy Anderson.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball.
I would say the pitcher would tell us up here that that wasn't great execution, but he definitely had him off balance. That is a pitch in his arsenal that he can go to.
Liner toward right center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May and he's on fire.
D-Row, he's been locked in from day one of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
And another snap throw to the bag. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Anderson, base runner at first with one out. And there he goes towards second. Here's a high pop-up. Judd is there, 2 down. So stepping in, Adolfo Acosta. He singled his last time up.
Adolfo Acosta.
The 1-2. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors in a man. Coming to the plate now Big Daddy Anderson, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Really doesn't matter which side the plate of this guy bats from. He hits very well. He hits right-handed pitching very well, swinging left-handed, and swinging from the right side against lefties. The numbers are quite the same. This guy flat out can hit from either side.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Fouled off. Swing and a liner, but foul. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Valencia is right there as he takes it for the second.
That was petty.
Stepping into the box, Jose Blanco, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame.
Let me get some online play in for y'all boys too. I think I said that already.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. There's one. On to first, and they turn the double play.
He's proven to be an awfully reliable reliever this season. He wraps this one up and collects his 20th save of the year.
The evaluation of minor league prospects is not only the business of team scouts. Sports agents do their homework as well. From the ranks of hundreds of minor league prospects, the next generation of MLB superstars will eventually emerge. Determining which prospects will be those superstars is big business. And getting in on the ground floor is smart business. manager challenges his hitters to step up their game.
The stars of tomorrow. get their shot in the limelight. Sergio Rocha, a hurler from South Carolina. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him? Now at the plate, Big Daddy Anderson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Big Daddy Anderson.
Shot toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he's safe. The speed they always talk about with this guy was on full display there.
Yeah, when you've got elite speed like this guy does, Matt, you don't need any help from the fielders to give you more time. He's thinking extra bases as soon as the ball gets to the outfield, and that time he wanted 3.
Coming to the plate now, Ken Atkinson, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Anderson takes his lead at third with 1 away. The runner's breaking for home. Hit in the air to right field. Carbajal hauls it in, and now the runner at third doesn't know what's going on. And they get the double play at third. So they're able to get the runner to third in the opening half inning, but can't bring him around. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Digging in for his second at-bat, Brandon McDaniel. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Sent on the ground out to second. Right 2. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits. No errors. Leading off the inning, Big Daddy Anderson, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. And it's fouled away. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Line shot to first, and there's 1 away. Now at the plate, Matthew Corley. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Corley.
And on the ground out to second. And that is through into right field for a single.
Hey, I can't imagine that's the pitch he was looking for right there. But he did his best to keep his nose in there and drive that changeup for a base hit.
Digging in to try it again, Big Daddy Anderson. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will bang up against the wall. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay, and he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
Wow, he's getting his daily conditioning in during the game. That's his second triple, so obviously he's seeing the ball great, and he's showing he knows how to motor around the bases just fine.
Ken Atkinson.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Adolfo Acosta. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Carbajal is there. Let's see if they test it. And add a run on the sacrifice fly, as that'll make this a 3-1 game.
Now batting, the third baseman, Roberts.
Hit out toward second. And there's one down now. Stepping in, Big Daddy Anderson. He's tripled twice already in this ball game.
Anderson.
He's set, and the pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Dan, are you kidding me right there? I mean, that had to whistle past this guy's ear. That was a scary moment.
Dero, they call that the old chuck and duck, right? That was really close, and that's one of the things that most pitchers fear, that line drive that zips right by your head. Wow, that was awful close.
The center fielder, Ken Atkinson.
Now a throw over to first, and the runner back safely. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. Line softly toward the hole, and that's in there. Base hit. The relay, and there's out number 2.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
The batter, the center fielder, Leland.
Ball swung on and grounded out towards second. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Settling in now, Big Daddy Anderson. He singled his last time up. Now a spin and a throw back to second. Oh, and they easily pick him off. That's awful. First pitch on its way. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
Why the fuck I swing at that? I'm tweaking. Fuck out of here, boy. Fuck on you, goof ass boy.
Now with
Can't
such an
they?
uptick in velocity,
I'm gonna move out of
these guys
Chicago.
are working north-south. That's just a great elevated fastball with serious velocity on it.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 9 on the year. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
They still have the bottom of the 9th to try and...
Riding in once again, Matthew Corley. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man right now, let him run, get you a ribby.
To second for 1, on to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over. 5-2 the final score tonight. The Tennessee Smokies used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Hunter Gehringer with his 4th win this season. Johnny Wagner closes the door for the save, his 21st of the year.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious Smokies, 5 runs, 13 hits, 1 error. They left 15 men on base.
And we're going to have a pinch hitter to start things out here in the top half of the inning.
Leading off for Tennessee, the second baseman, Big Daddy Anderson.
And this is sliced hard down the left field line. And this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases. And he'll get in at second base as the tying runs aboard with a leadoff double. And you see on the graphic right there that his hitting streak will indeed live on as he just continues to hit the ball well.
Yeah, he certainly has. He's seeing the ball so big, Matty. You see the confidence oozing off him in the box. He hasn't fished at anything in the last month or so. So I don't expect this to go away anytime soon.
Ellison is there to make the catch, and that's a big out number 1. The tag, and they got him at third. It's a double play.
Ladies and
Homer
gentlemen,
Dunlap is on to pitch out of the bullpen in
Now,
the bottom half of the...
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory
Here now our
and look
final
on to the next one.
First for the victorious Shuckers, 3 runs.
It's time for baseball now as the show's tour of the minors continues with a stop in the Southern League. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Tennessee Smokies. Stepping in, Big Daddy Anderson. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gatlin racing back, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 10 for him on the year, as it's now a 2-0 ball game. His hacks again, Big Daddy Anderson, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And I'm sure as he strides to the plate right here, he's certainly got to have a little bit more confidence. But that's not his game. He's got to get back to what makes him successful, put back to baseball, and try and drive something right back up the middle.
Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Boy, that's what wheels can do for you, Dero. You can see this right here on this replay. He just simply outruns the White Rabbit. He just outruns the baseball.
Yeah, it's beautiful to watch. You know why? Because this is the one tool you can't teach. You can take countless ground balls. You can hit till your hands bleed. But if you got no wheels, newsflash, you got no wheels.
Adolfo Acosta.
The 2-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Ellison is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. The tag, and he's out at second. It's a double play, and just like that, the inning is over. So no runs on one base hit, no errors, and no one left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nate Orth. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Here it comes on 0-2. Way, but it's swung on and grounded to second. To his left, Anderson, and there's one away. Leading off the inning, Big Daddy Anderson, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Ready now, Fernando Baez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. The 2-1. Back up the middle. And that's through into center field, base hit. Now a long throw home, but not in time as he's across with the run.
Well, that makes it a 4.
Stepping up to the plate, Alvin Gatlin. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. The 1-1. Grounded back up the middle. Rain on to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So a run on one hit, no errors, and a man left. We've played 8 full. The home team leads this thing 6-2. Big Daddy Anderson will stand in again as we flash you back to earlier. He's accounted for their only runs of the ball game on one swing of the bat, as this was the swing right here. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. swing and a liner. And this will make its way into center field for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard now to open the ninth.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Adolfo Acosta.
Before the 0-2, a look to first. And he'll dive back in safely. Chases one up the ladder as this is hit in the air to left field. Ellison will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. So striding in, Mark Zagunis. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Throw over to first, and a dive, but he's back. Anderson leads off first with one away. And again a throw, runner back safely. And yet another throw over. A dive, but he's back. And again a throw. And a dive, but he's back in. The 1-2. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. Orr is under it. 2 gone. Digging in once again, Taylor Davis. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Runner goes for second. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. He makes the catch, and they bounce back from losing the opener to take games 2 and 3 of this series, as this one is over. And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. The Shuckers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Welcome to MLB The Show. In this stepping into the box, Big Daddy Anderson is coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night. Line towards center field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, D-Row?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look at.
So digging in now, Big Daddy Anderson. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. The 0-1 offering. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Baez gathers, but the batter's going to take first easily after striking out. And not what he wanted to do there, as now they'll need 4 outs to get out of this inning.
The center fielder.
Now to the plate, Ken Atkinson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he'll get back in safely. Here's the 0-2. Hit on the ground toward the left. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So they load the bases on just 1 hit, but 3. Digging in, Jonas Carbajal, and he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so. Double play ball to second, 4. Throw to first is in time for the first out. next to hit will be the pitcher, Jim
Now
McMullen.
batting, the pitcher, Jim
The 1-2.
McMullen.
Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up and a close play at second, but the throw does beat him and the side is retired. In now, Big Daddy Anderson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Lays off 1-0. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why.
Oh, hold on here. Well hit into deep left center, and I don't think this one's coming back. No siree. This one is gone. So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 11 for him on the season. As they get one back, it's 3-1 now.
I think it's time to start pitching around this guy. He's hit 3 home runs already in the series. I'm not sure what more they need to.
At the plate, Fernando Baez. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Baez.
Toward second. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
And here with the infield back.
Now in the box, Big Daddy Anderson. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
The last at-bat, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Good job there to slam the door for the win, and they finished the month with a bang, just the way you want to.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. Biloxi took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. The game's future star, Aaron Wilkerson, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
Curveball inside corner, drops in for a strike. Guys, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field tonight. They come in off another victory last time out, and now they're winners of 8 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to really pitch better as the summer months started?
Digging in, Javier Gonzalez. For the series, he's 3 for 12.
Javier Gonzalez.
Ready with the 1 and 2. Double play ball to second. 4. To second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Digging in, the switch hitter, Big Daddy Anderson. He flew out in his last at-bat.
And with his speed, he's one of those rare guys who you'd actually like to see keep the ball on the ground. You can't beat out a fly ball in this game.
Now here's a shot out to right center field. And this one bounds around against the wall. Little blows through the stop sign, headed for home. Now the relay home. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. And he'll be tagged out heading toward the plate. And with that, the inning. Striding into the box, Nate Orf. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Here's the 0-1. And on the ground out to second. It's flagged down deep. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Stepping up now, Fernando Baez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Toward second. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with two. Leading off the inning, Big Daddy Anderson, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Anderson.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Line towards center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the sixth.
Boy, this guy is off to some kind of series, and he's one of the better road hitters in all of baseball.
Yeah, and some guys just have a knack for lighting it up on the road, getting that good night's sleep, and finding a way to get to the yard early and work on their craft.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Ready once again, Ken Atkinson. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. And the runner back. Set to deliver the 0-1. In there, now the throw. Not in time as he steals second.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Runner breaks for third. He pulls this one into right. That's in there. Base hit. He'll get it into second. Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. And he is out on the tag. So the lineup flips over and digging in. Big Daddy Anderson, 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple. From the stretch. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight. Ready for another shot now. Mickey Aiken. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Throw to first, not in time. So now everybody's safe. Digging in now, Ken Atkinson, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And he gets him swinging. What a big out there, as there is now 1 away.
I'm really impressed by that strikeout, and I'll tell you why. He should have gotten a call on the pitch before, and it looked like he got squeezed a little bit. In a bases-loaded situation, that could drive a guy nuts, drive you crazy. What I loved is he didn't let him take it out of his game, and he came back with another good pitch and got the punch out. A really nice job of taking it 1 pitch at a time.
Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Swing and a fly ball. And this should at least get home the tying run. The catch is made. Here comes the tying run from third. And they've come back to tie it up as it's now a 2-2 ball game. At the plate, Adolfo Acosta, and their runners at the corners now. The payoff pitch. And he can't get off a good swing there as this is on the ground to first base. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. So coming to the plate, Matthew Corley.
Shortstop, Matthew Corley.
Towards second. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Standing in, Big Daddy Anderson. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ball game.
Anderson.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. He makes the catch, and they have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over.
Hey, we were really treated to a good one today. Bottom of the 8th proved to be the difference, though, and a good job here in the 9th to close the book on this one.
3-2, the finish in tonight's game. The beloved secure the victory. Carlos Espinoza gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Jake Petrichka wraps it up for the save, his 13th of the year. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plezak, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
Here now our final line score. First for the victorious Shuckers, 3 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 47 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
This prospect has become the object of a notable sports management company's attention. However impressive an agent's qualifications may be, the trading in of a long-time trusted mentor for a corporate wheeler-dealer can feel like a scary step. But a fledgling must leave the nest, for a big world awaits.
The stars of tomorrow get their shot in the limelight today as the show's coverage of the Southern League is on the air. Ought to be a good one here between the Tennessee Smokies and the Montgomery Biscuits. Tennessee have lost their last 5 games. They'll attempt to break that streak right after this. Tadahito Yamada is on the mound for game 2. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. Not necessarily an overpowering guy. Has an ERA in the low 3s. But one thing he knows how to do, he knows how to pitch and he knows how to minimize damage. If you're going to have an ERA in the low 3s in this day and age, you're doing a lot of things right. And this guy should be fun to watch in this one.
The second base.
Now at the plate, Big Daddy Anderson. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, the first game of any series is super important. You have a chance to set the tone, whether it's 3-game set or a 4-game set. You take the first one, you put that other team on their heels.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Batting second.
Now at the plate, Mickey Aiken. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. The 2-1. Runners on the move for second. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Deerdorf makes the catch. And now they might be able to double them off at first. On to first, a double play. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. What's your take as they try to get back to their winning ways, D-Row?
Well, Matty, the old cliche goes, battlers, grinders. I know it gets old saying that, but that's the exact description of what this lineup presents today to the opposing pitcher. They do not strike it.
So striding forward now, Vinny Oliveros. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
One of the keys to securing a win. Keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
This will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the visitors. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5, fewest errors in the league.
Coming to the plate now, Big Daddy Anderson. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Now the 1-0. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
Now the 3-0 offering. Line towards center field. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Not everyone feels comfortable pulling the clutch on 3-0 pitch right there, but he stayed within himself, didn't try and do too much, didn't turn and burn, and just hit a nice, hard single on a 3-0 count.
Striding in, Mickey Aiken.
The left fielder, number 29, Mickey Aiken.
The 2-2. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Biscuits lead it 2-0. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Big Daddy Anderson. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's in there. Base hit. Nunez rounds the corner and is headed home. He scores. And the deficit is down to only 1 now. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down.
Now back
into the box now, Mickey Aiken, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Boy, not close again. His 3rd walk of the inning as that misses for ball 4.
As a former pitcher, I can tell you nothing is worse than having to battle not only the hitter, but the umpire as well. He didn't get some of the calls there, but there's nothing he can do about that now. Just got to go right after the next guy.
Ready for another chance, Ken Atkinson, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at 3rd. Ready with the 0-1. Hard on the ground towards short. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. And to score from 3rd, the tying run. And they will slap the tag on him heading back to 3rd as he really got stuck out there and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. Last half of the 5th coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Standing in, Johnny Delgadio. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Delgadio.
Hit back up the middle. Anderson up with it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Austin Preston. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Now the 1-1 pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And the runner scores from 3rd as they extend their lead. Digging in and looking for more, Big Daddy Anderson. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit sharply on the ground. Reined in. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. And Montgomery's out in front here, 4-2. So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Big Daddy Anderson. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And the runner back in standing. First pitch of the at-bat. Lined hard and deep down the left field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And this is going to wind up as extra bases as that'll play 1 for sure and maybe a second. The relay throw. Throw won't get him. And the second run will score as well.
Boy, talk about on the brink of losing one. How about that? It's a huge base hit here in the top of the 9th after trailing by 2.
Yeah, Dan, you could attest to this. The last 3 outs, I don't care what anyone says, they're the toughest outs to get in the game.
Into the box, Mickey Aiken. And clearly this is a critical moment in this ball game. Go ahead run at 3rd with 1 away. Now the 1-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out. And a big out there as the go-ahead run stays at third with 2 gone now.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
So a big moment in the ball game here.
Now
Ken
batting,
Atkinson
the
as he'll
center
hit with the go-ahead run at third and 2 away. And he strikes him out on a good pitch. So 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the end. Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Big Daddy Anderson. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught.
Next will be the designated hitter, Austin Preston. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with a little longer.
And he reaches up and sends it on the... And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Damn, buddy.
Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Big Daddy Anderson. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. And now a diving effort, but this is off the center fielder's glove. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a 2-out double. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. At the plate, Mickey Aiken, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Mickey Aiken.
From the stretch, the 1-2. Rolled slowly to first. Deerdorf charging in on it, and he'll step on the bag himself. Making his way to the plate, Big Daddy Anderson. And all eyes are on him as he needs a home run to complete the cycle. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Hernandez looking up, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a 3-run shot to right center field as they jump ahead by 3.
You know he was going to be swinging for the fences up there, and that's exactly what he did. Blasted that thing and put an exclamation point on a game that he'll never forget, and neither will these fans. What? What time is it? Where am I? Oh, man, it's over? Man, I thought this game was never going to end, but it did. And anytime you could win a marathon game like that, it feels awfully good.
7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. Tennessee come out on top for their 30th victory. Babe Shipley earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter
Nigga
at
said must
MLB The Show.
so ass on Kenny Dave.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious Smokies, 7 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 14 men on base.
It's time for baseball now as the show's tour of the minors continues with a stop in the Southern League. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Tennessee Smokies and the Montgomery Biscuits. The race for the division continues to heat up as 2 of the best square off next. Russell Harmon gets the ball in game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy loves pitching at home. He's had a little bit of a rough go pitching on the road so far this season, but he's pitched really well in his home environment, and I'm sure he's glad and comfortable that he's pitching at home in this one. Hopefully, he can string together another strong home start.
Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9. Oh, hang on now. This ball is smoked to right, and I don't think this one's coming back. No chance. It's gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 13 for him on the year, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today.
Into the box now, Big Daddy Anderson. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hard liner to center field, and that's in there. Base hit.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, D-Roll. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the 3rd inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers' meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
Bounce to first. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Biscuits lead it 6-2. Digging in, Christian Arroyo as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down. This team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Clemens is... So stepping in, Manuel Hernandez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Hernandez.
This one hard the other way. Anderson fields it cleanly, and there are 2 away now. Stepping into the box, Christian Arroyo. He singled and popped out in his first 2 at-bats.
Arroyo.
The 3-1 pitch. Put in play to the right side of the infield. Anderson takes it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. We're through 5 here at the ballpark, and Montgomery's out in front here, 6-2. Big Daddy Anderson will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Delgado will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 1. Now at the plate, Christian Arroyo. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Christian Arroyo.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Bouncer up the middle. He's got it. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. So they pick up no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Biscuits lead it 6-2. Coming to the plate now, Big Daddy Anderson. He homered her. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Well, they set up away, but the 4th ball stays out there for ball 1. Fouled away. High and deep to right center. Hutchinson racing back at the track, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
When you play with fire, you have to expect to get burned once in a while. He's about as hot as you can get right now. They continue to pitch to him, and he continues to make them pay. Nice double off the wall here.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Mark Segunas.
Now
He's batting cleanup,
right
but has
fielder,
been shut down so
Mark
far at the plate, 0 for 3. And this is swung on and missed, so they come right after him, and it remains second and third, but with 2 away now.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher, you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
Adolfo.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Adolfo Acosta, but a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. Deerdorf is there, and they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just the 1 run scores here in the frame. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. And Montgomery's out in front here, 6-3. Now batting, Christian Arroyo. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day.
Arroyo.
0-1, here it comes. Ground is short. This could be 2. Right to him. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. But they managed to bat around as 9 men come to the plate, and 6 of them score. 9th inning coming up. The Biscuits lead it 12-3.
Yeah, this game was decided in the 8th. That was a huge offensive fireworks coming in the 8th inning. And when the other guys put up a big inning like that against you late in the game, it's really tough to make any kind of a comeback.
12-4 is the final in this game. The Montgomery Biscuits jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Russell Harmon earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Patrick Coyle hammers down the 5-out save, his first of the year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 3 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Welcome to MLB The Show. Michael Towers, a Pennsylvania-born lefty, gets the ball to start here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, this guy certainly could be one of those horses for courses kind of guy. Loves pitching at home. Take a look at those home road splits. They're pretty good. Without question, he's more comfortable pitching at home than he is on the road.
And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Now at the plate, Big Daddy Anderson.
Second baseman, Big Daddy.
Here comes the first
Anderson.
pitch. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. And he'll put it away now without much of a problem. 2 gone now here in the 3rd. Digging in to try it again.
Now
Johnny
batting,
Delgadio, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Delgadio.
Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors.